Ba 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 ba. 3, 2, 1. I did this weird thing again. Hello, dear viewers. I am Josie, and I am wearing headphones. That one not going anywhere. Wow. Ha ha! This has been a weird week. Alright, so days 25, 26, and 27 were recorded, sort of, but unaired until this video was made due to circumstances that will be mentioned. Couldn't film a real Pringle vlog for day 27. Guests over, too many people in my house. This microphone picks up the sounds of ants fucking. Can't record with too many people in the house. Yeah. So for the events of day 27 that weren't able to be recorded in that video, I went for a walk to search for Crystal Pepsi and a way to put cold hard cash into PayPal. Finally, a segment that's easy to record, just a voiceover over images. It's nice and easy. Alright, so first I walked from home to my pharmacy to pick up a new dose of my anxiety medication. Then I walked to the Family Dollar. They did not have Crystal Pepsi, and thankfully the employees were not paying attention and didn't notice me walk in and then immediately walk out after checking the soda. Then I walked to the 7-Eleven, which did not have Crystal Pepsi, but did have a chicken Caesar salad that I like. Their salad used to be the one that I bought. 7-Eleven's chicken salad used to be the one that I bought. But then I switched to the local supermarkets because theirs is the same price but twice as big. And speaking of that supermarket, then I walked to the Price Chopper, which is what our supermarket is called. Some regions have Vons, some have some distribution of Kroger. We have a Price Chopper. There may be others, I don't know. Vons and Kroger are just the ones that I lived with. Then, after confirming that the Price Chopper does not have Crystal Pepsi, but also has a salad, so I got to have 2 salads back to back. Then I walked from the Price Chopper to the Dollar General, which, oddly enough, was open until 10 p.m. Well, that's good, because I'm up really late. They did not have Crystal Pepsi. I bought an energy drink there, and while shopping, I found a Stan Lee DVD. One of Stan Lee's independent works. It's, I didn't pick it up, but now I'm aware that these exist. I mean, I was already aware that these exist, but I didn't think they were real. I don't have words for this. Then I walked from the Dollar General to the Burger King, because Burger King has added yet another ridiculous thing to their menu. The Whopperito. Burger King serving burritos in itself wouldn't be too ridiculous, but they called it the Whopperito, so I gotta try it. This Burger King does not have the Whopperito yet, so I immediately walked out, because it is less awkward to walk into a store and then immediately walk out without buying anything than it is to walk up to the cashier, ask for something ridiculous, and then be told, sorry, we don't have that, we've never heard of that, you're insane, get out of my store. Yeah, I've had enough grocery store workers act really confused when I asked about Crystal Pepsi to know that this is a bad idea. Or at least an awkward idea. Then I walked to the gas station where I bought the Pringles. I bought an audio cable because they had the best price for the best looking cable. I really shouldn't judge computer components based on their aesthetic, but the only other store I could find these at was either asking for way too much money, or they just looked ridiculous. Like bright colors and all this shit, and I like bright colors, but something about an audio cable just feels like I just want it to be just stark black. At the Fast Track, they were $5. I don't know why they sell $5 audio cables, but it's a good deal. I also bought some pizza. They have surprisingly good pizza there, and I have to buy a slice of pizza there every time I go in, or I will die. of not having pizza in my face. I love their pizza. They did not have Crystal Pepsi. They did have something that I could use to put cash into my PayPal, and then I went home. And in total, I walked about 3.6 miles. Yeah, that's what it says there. Didn't find Crystal Pepsi, but I did find this. Add money into your PayPal account. Apparently, this has always been a thing that existed. I could just go to the gas station and pick up a card to transfer cold hard cash into my PayPal account. I just put in that code that I already redeemed, so don't bother trying. And then the money I spent on this card gets put into my account. Madness! I had no idea. I had no idea I could do that. I always thought PayPal transactions were going to be a one-way thing. I either put money into my account or bought stuff. Okay, so that would technically be two-way, but not. I didn't think there was a third way that I could put cash into PayPal. Like, now that I have a PayPal MasterCard, I can, like, take cash out of my PayPal, but I didn't know I could put cash in. And now I can! Yes! Yes! One of the first things I bought with my cash... What's this thing? This thing! For the ritual! Yeah! Alright, let's open it up. Haven't opened it yet. I haven't opened a package like this with one hand before. Or at least I have, but not while recording. Yeah. Oh, wow, I'm about to drop the phone. That's not good. Alright, see. Come on, there we go. There we go. I'm impressed with myself. I didn't think I'd be able to... Okay, well, I didn't think. I didn't have an opportunity to think that I could not do this because I didn't think about it. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Ooh, let's not, because that'll give it away. Alright. So, as it turned out, I did need to buy the screwdrivers for the ritual. But, what was in this package was actually one of the spare parts I need for the ritual. Soon, Liam will pay. Liam will pay, and I will be the one true Mama Beans. So yeah, that's done with. Let's see what happened next. Let's see, I went for my walk for Crystal Pepsi, didn't find Crystal Pepsi, found a cat. No, I didn't find a cat. I took a picture of a cat. I'll put the photo of the cat up. It only has one eye, but it's so adorable. Went for a walk. The corrupted DLLs mentioned in day 25 fucked up my computer startup, as mentioned. So the computer was unusable for the next 2 days because okay, so wait, that was day 27. Day 28, babysitting! I was babysitting! No one told me I'd be babysitting, but I was babysitting! That was weird. I tried entertaining the kids as much as I could. I didn't act resentful to them. At least I hope I didn't, because it's not their fault. It's not their fault. Someone who's completely unqualified to watch children had to watch them. I tried my best. What I would have done is I would have let them play games on my Steam account and stuff, but since my computer wasn't working, so they were really bored. I was struggling to come up with stuff for them to do, but instead I just showed them my shit and let's see. One of them is a fan of a Let's Player called, I hope I spelt this right, Beaverhouse Gaming and H2O Delirious or Delirium. One of the kids was all like, no, his name is H2O Delirium. No, it's H2O Delirious. So that's two kids. One of them was arguing Delirious, one of them was arguing Delirium. I'm gonna find out which one, and, okay, so I had to write down, so I wrote down all of their names, so I wrote down all of their names and their shirt color, but, I didn't actually write down which one of them was arguing delirious and which one of them was arguing delirium. So, obviously, since I need to write down what I do during the day, I couldn't remember their names for a couple hours. I got used to their names after a couple hours. I like those kids. We're little nightmares, but you know what? You know what? Real talk. As if I don't dive into real talk without warning all the time. I was a well-behaved, good kid. I don't know where the air quotes were supposed to be in that. I was a well-behaved or good kid, and I grew up horrible. You need to have life experiences. You need to be a little troublemaker when you're a kid. You need to get in trouble, do shit, learn what's right and wrong. It's like, I only learned what was right, and I didn't do anything wrong. And now my life is boring, and I don't know how to do anything. I'm gonna have to learn how to blur out a lot of shit in this video, because I just accidentally showed off the kid's mother's phone number. That's not good. I'm gonna have to learn how to blur shit out in Sony Vegas. I almost said Adobe Premiere there, because I'm looking at the words Adobe Flash. See, I wrote this down because the kid who's a fan of Beaverhouse Gaming, something he said reminded me to see if I can learn Adobe Flash now that I have a good computer in a somewhat stable environment. Let's see, Beaverhouse, H2O Deli. Hey yo, hi buddies. I'm also a Let's Player and friend and my roommate's friend's son. Spelled roommates wrong. I'll leave it. Friend's son okay, I was gonna say doesn't take me seriously, is a big fan of you. Maybe we can collab. Ah, crap, I gotta take out an apostrophe, maybe? Nah, I gotta spell roommates right. Damn it. Okay. Heyo, hi buddies. I'm also a Let's Player, and my roommate's friend's son is a big fan of you. Maybe we can collab. Yes, tweet. Doesn't take me seriously at all, and who can blame him? I'm bad at this. We only got 4K subscribers. If you're in, I'll buy you a can of Pringles. Okay, thanks. Bye. Kiss, kiss. Let's see. The daughter, she was about 5 and didn't know how to actually spell, but insisted she write out a chart of who's good and who's bad. I'm gonna guess, Jordan. I'm gonna guess that is good, because I know I was bad. Apparently my name is Josie, but the girl also didn't know how to pronounce J's, and pronounce J's as Z's, so my name is Zosum, apparently. I don't even know how to read that, but that apparently means bad. So I was bad, and the dog was good. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, so, we did a lot of drawing. I drew my mask up here, or the outline. I didn't get around to the eyes. And the little girl wanted to draw that herself, so I tried to show her how to draw my mask. You can see how that didn't go so well. Let's see. Some of the kids were troublemakers, and all 4 of them were running around asking me to do stuff with them, so I didn't have time to get to all of them all the time. And sometimes I just rewarded them by throwing scraps of paper at them. So I took out a sheet of paper, ripped it in half, and said, "Good job! Here's a piece of paper." And then one of them started eating it. Okay, cool. Like I said, kids acting weird like this just means they're healthy and they're gonna grow up right. Yeah, one of the kids wanted to draw too, and I only have one clipboard that I use as a mouse pad. You've seen it. So he took out a tub of butter from the refrigerator, and he used that as a clipboard to draw on. He put a piece of paper on the tub of butter, and he drew on the paper on the butter. Kid used butter as clipboard. Oh my god. I love these kids. Alright, so this. This is probably the whole reason I wanted to do this bit where I showed off their drawings. Alright, so this was the original drawing. The little girl was drawing something. I'm not entirely sure what. She made a mistake. I'm not entirely sure what constitutes a mistake when you don't know what you're drawing. But she made a mistake, and I told her to just, quote, Bob Ross it. And I explained to her what that meant. Bob Ross was the painter who, whenever he made a mistake, would say, "Oh, that's just a happy accident. We can take that happy accident and turn it into a happy little tree." So I told her, "Okay, well, whatever it was you were drawing, you can make it into a bird instead." And I told her she could take the line that she'd drawn and, like, draw another line towards the body. Instead, she drew it away. And then she did this. I told someone to Bob Ross it, and they did this. Okay, then. Okay. Oh, this one's fun. I drew a very bad rendition of Peridot for her. Because apparently some of them watch Steven Universe. And then I tried to draw the rest of the crystal gems. My Peridot turned out relatively good compared to these 3. And then I squished a bug on the paper and I drew a little tombstone where I killed it. Because she was kind of grossed out that I'd squashed it on the paper. And I don't know what this is supposed to be. I'm assuming it's something she drew. It's okay, though. Kids gotta... Okay, so the YouTube-y one told me to draw a mustache on my face for 3 videos. But I don't want a mustache. So I'm going to just do this. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't look as good. That doesn't look as good as I imagined. All right. Didn't rehearse this part of the bit. Can everyone tell that's a mustache? Hope everyone can tell that's a mustache. Alright. Oh, right. The younger kids, the 2 youngest kids actually disassembled all of my Lego stuff. Because I was using my Lego to entertain them. I don't mind that. Because I can put stuff back. I can always put stuff back together. But then I remember that they can just as easily lose or break parts of my... Well, not break. It takes an elephant stepping on a Lego brick in order to break it. But, yeah, they were good kids. They actually didn't lose any of my Lego pieces. Which is amazing. Even I've lost Lego sometimes. Yeah, so this will be like that for 3 videos. I'll reset the counter if I can think of a better way to put a mustache on. Sorry, I burped because of a scene that I'm going to put at the end of this video that I filmed before I started the video. before I started the phone segment. Anyway, so the Lego. The little girl made something out of most of my pieces in this base plate. But what I'm actually gonna do is I'm probably gonna buy like a little house set for kids to play with if we have guests again. Apparently we're gonna have guests frequently. This is Tahu. Oh shit.